Left Behind No Suit Survival. And yeah, last episode we did a lot. This episode, well, we got stuff to do. And it looks like we got clear weather. So I'm guessing that means that we don't have psycho craziness going on, which is good. So let's hop down here and let's open up the door. And let's see what we're like out here. Yep, it's warm, but it's not hot. Good. This is exactly the environment we want. So we're gonna dump off a bunch of this stuff. Where do we put it? There. I'll put it in here. So last episode we went ahead and we'll dump off that and that. I'm gonna take my toy upstairs and did we ever figure out what was in this? I want to see what's in here first, and then we'll jump back. That's why we didn't do that. Okay, no problem. So we'll go upstairs and drop off in this cargo pod. Okay, so we're gonna, first of all, we're gonna have a slice of bread and a cup of coffee. Actually, 2 cups of coffee, because we're just that way. I'm gonna drop off burgers and my little guy. And yeah, so. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get over here to this station over there somewhere. Hopefully it's still here and hasn't despawned. And we're gonna strip as much material off of it as we can, because I want to get a facility over here set up for refining. And I want to be able to also over here set up a hangar bay where we can have eventually, hopefully, find some wheels and get ourselves a rover, and maybe even above that have a hangar for something. But right now I want to try to get over here and see if we can get, well, we still have where it's still just warm and everything's quiet. Try to salvage as much as we can from this from the space station. It's going to be a lot of back and forth, but we're going to have to do it. And while we're doing it, I will fill you in on a bunch of stuff. And yes, I have a weapon because, honestly, this planet's not supposed to be inhabited, but maybe pirates might show up. I don't know. I don't trust it. But we need to get over here, and I want to grind down as much of this material as possible. Here's the thing. I want to grind down everything that has things that we can't quickly make. Anything with grids, definitely got to get that. Like, that is golden. Anything with grids, anything with tubes. The rest of it we can pretty much make over a period of time, but we're going to definitely need it. So, yeah. I always think it's kind of crazy with that planet and moon over there. Like, it's so weird because usually when you see a planet and a moon, you usually see them like where the moon's up higher. It's not right below, like directly below, like it's hanging on a string. That's so trippy. Alright, I know it's over here. It has to be. I think I saw the little tower up there, and that's another thing we definitely want to get our hands on. We want to get anything that has a computer chip that we can salvage, including antennas, anything, because this is a salvage. We have salvage rules, and I don't have any. Okay, so the salvage rules are basically anything with a computer chip or propulsion must be salvaged. You can't just build it. And then the other caveat on that, with propulsion, you have, of course, wheels. And now you can take large grid, break it down to small grid, but you can't take small grid and combine it to large grid. And if you just, except for weapons, weapons are a per barrel basis. So if you've got a 6-tube missile launcher, you can break it down into whatever small grid missile launcher that has, you know, approximately the same number of tubes. That's an example. Or a Gatling barrel. You got one barrel, you got a Gatling gun, you can transfer it back and forth. Auto cannon, small grid's 1 barrel, large grid's 2 barrels. You know, you see how it goes. do this because I don't have grabby hands, so we don't have grabby hands or experimental engineering, unfortunately, because I'm on a PlayStation, and on a PlayStation it doesn't allow scripting. So, the other thing is we have AI crew rules, which means if we find a event controller, whatever category we set it for is the category that it's attached to, and we're able to build without salvaging. But, and the crew, well, that, okay. So, let's see here. Alright, let's get on here and see what we can see. It's very dark here. Okay. Alright, so this is definitely gonna go. Alright, so... Alright, that's definitely gonna go. I don't think I can get doors yet. Let me see. Yeah, I can't do doors, unfortunately. Man, that sucks. Okay, let's open up the progression tree and see what we need for doors. Okay, doors. Oh, here we are. Huh. We need a battery. Huh. No kidding. Alright, we're gonna skip salvaging the doors. We'll come back for them. I want to get up there. Oh, wow. There's a display up there. Can we... Okay. So, I want to get a display... I want to get a couple displays to put up inside of our base. One to give us a to-do list, and another one to outline all the rules for the salvage and stuff. Let's see. Let me guess. No displays without... Yep, progression. Yep, and yeah, that's not happening right now. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we got steel tubes there. We take these, it's not going to do us any good, because we can't use them, but we might... There might be an economy base somewhere. I don't know. This has got glass, components, parts, could be useful. Wait a minute. Okay, that's steel. Ooh, grids. Ah, heavy metal. Heavy metal? Good. Ah! Well, that was annoying. Alright, that's regular metal. Okay, that's got grids. And I will drop the... As much as, you know, I don't want to lose it, I'm going to drop these because those are easy to come by. We want to get the grids because the grids, they've got cobalt in them, and we don't know where there's cobalt. You see? So that makes them way more valuable than stuff that we can build. Out of a... I mean, I'll drop air tanks and everything. I can't use those tanks anyway, but I can sure use the grids. Alright, any other grid? Yep, right there. Alright, so let's get out of here. Back we go. Wow, what a find. I knew there had to be some sort of secure, some sort of, core that was really, really secure and strong. There usually is in a station, there's usually a section that, even ground-based stations usually have a heavy metal kind of like a spine or a core or something that provides the stability for the entire facility, you see. Ah, this would go so much faster if I had my suit, but I do not. Well, at least the air's breathable, temperature's tolerable. No weird storms coming through here trying to cook me. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like though. Like, I've seen the heat, the inferno storm that comes through. I don't remember. I think this particular world has magma storms, heat storms, rad storms, but I don't know if it's got like a regular windstorm or not. But I think once we get done with this, get done salvaging all the stuff we need off of the station to be able to do this build, I think what we're going to do is we're going to hit that derelict building next to the base and pull that for material as well. But I wanted to hold off on that, although I do want to get some sort of like power setup going on, because we are running on batteries, unless I can figure out a way to repair that reactor. But I don't know that I can, because progression is going to make it very hard. But if we can hack a battery somewhere, get like a power cell or two and hack the battery, we'd be able to at least get our doors, which is something I'm thinking about doing when we get up here, is like find a battery somewhere and see if I can hack it. But I need power cells to do that, and I need to get that built. So I wonder if we've got enough materials. I did put an assembler on there, so maybe we should do that and get that going with some power cells. Okay, we've got cobalt down here. Do I have... Nope, I'm full. Alright, we gotta come back and get that. Because that's another source where we can get, you know, rare minerals like cobalt and stuff. But I'm like totally like thinking, oh, we'll just take the grids, thank you very much. It's a lot easier. I also want to change the name. We're not unknown alpha base. I need to own that. What's in there? Looks like platinum. I also need to find a weapon to put on here to keep these asteroids from striking the base too. Ah, so much to do. Because you guys left me behind! Ugh. These people, I tell you. Alright. So let's get inside. Now, I saw shelves in here. They don't have grids. Do they have grids on these shelves over here? Nope. That's for reactor stuff. And that's for stuff I can't do. Can I even do shelves? Oh, that's a question, isn't it? Oh, nope. Can't do shelves, I don't think. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Where, oh where would this shelf go? Okay, oh, wait. We'll take that off. Ah, frustrating. Alright, we'll drop you off here. And we'll set the shelf up here. Oh, we need girders. Ah. How many could I fit in there if I picked? Oh, that's not going to hold very much anyway. Alright, forget that. We need something that's going to hold materials. So, what are we going to do? Well, we don't have a cargo pod, but we do have a freight box. Alright. Alright, let's find us some... Oh, we need some of those. Ooh, yeah, we could hack a battery with that and be able to get our access to our doors. That is golden. So let's do that too. But first things first, we need storage. Lots and lots of storage. Alright, we're gonna, yeah. We're gonna drop that off. Alright, that fills that up. We're gonna need more storage, of course. If we built that up, we'd have a lot of storage. And we might have enough to do it. Let's see. See how we get sidetracked on these little side missions? Oh, we could have built the shelf. And we need components and plates. Plates and components. Alright. Now once this is built up, we'll be able to use this for storage as well. And it'll hold quite a bit. Gotta try to maximize the amount of storage because we're gonna do a build on here and we definitely want. Alright. That's in there. That's right there. So we're gonna go ahead and take this down and replace it with a box. There we go. Alright, perfect. Now I have a battery. Where is that battery at? Here. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, we need the battery to be ours anyway. So we're going to get, where did I see? Oh, there they are. We're going to grind this one down. And hopefully this will get us through our progression, which is what we want. Yes! And it wins us the warfare battery too, which is also useful. And there's another battery over here too that's kind of rusty. I remember seeing it over here. Oh, it's got a lot more than I have parts for. So we'll leave that one alone. So that works out really nice. So let's go to cargo 1 and we'll offload all that. Alright, cool. Oh wait, we have another connector here we could set up and that would give us additional storage. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get this done and then we'll be good to go as far as the other stuff's concerned. So we'll get that, 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 that. Alright. And we need some more steel for this, so let's get some more steel plate. Oh wow, we had a steel plate, huh? No problem. We'll just do what we can with that, and then we'll get steel plate from when we go and do the other. And then this should, oh wait, will this allow us to use the doors? Yeah, okay good. We can really start to do some work here. Alright, excellent. Now we have doors, and that is golden. Alright, so let's drop this stuff in here and we'll head back out there. Uh-oh. Ah, damn. We're back to inferno temperatures again. Oh, man. Ah. Poisonous smoke. Oh, great. Super hot poisonous smoke. Oh my gosh, that means we've got to seal this thing up before it gets inside of here. Ah. Really? Ah. Alright, well, we're sealed up now. I'm pretty sure we have, well, maybe we're not sealed up tight. Ah, where's the hole? How frustrating. There's a hole here somewhere, I know it. On the beacon, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't seem to be killing me in here. So that's a good sign, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and have a sit down. And we'll be waiting for the poisonous smoke to clear. If you get too far away from the base, it tries to kill you. But I really need to, like... But I really need to do that salvage too, but if I go out there, it's gonna really wear me down. We don't have any power, so it's gonna make it very hard. Well, you know what we can do while we're waiting? We can hack this door in here. I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's hack this big door. Alright, and then does that mean we can do these? No. No, we can't do that. We can do everything else but that. Alright, whatever. Pains in the butt. Alright, do we have anything else we need to do? Well, technically we actually need to do that. So you know what we're gonna do? We've got to do something with the, yeah, we gotta move this. I'm gonna change the direction of that because that is gonna go. I want it to go that way because we're gonna have to move this refinery over because we need to have a sorter in place because we can't have any materials going in the refinery that is stone because stone gets done by the other thing because one of the stipulations is that these guys have only do one kind of metal and we've got this one set up for iron, which means we cannot have it connected so that it plays around up there. Nope, nada. Which means actually I gotta cut this sucker out. Yeah, won't be able to use that here. Alright. Okay, so let's, yeah, this is gonna make this a little more complicated, but that's fine. Life's complicated. Wait a minute. Let's see, can this? No, the ore detector. Oh, we have the ability? Yes, we can. Okay, good. I can maybe trip this, and we can see if there's any ore nearby, which would be really useful to know. All right. Okay, it's not Inferno, it's just hot. Okay. Well, that's fine. Doesn't change the fact that I gotta finish this project first before we go jumping over there. Alright. So what I'm doing is I need to get a sorter that puts only iron into this one. So only iron ores and scrap can go into there. So we're gonna put a connector. Let's see, logistics connector. And we're gonna do a sorter. Conveyor sorter. Okay, and you know what I think? I like this gray rusty look. I really like that. I think that's going to be great for all of our pipes. I thought about going with something that's dusty, but I like this rusty look. I think it really works with this whole super hot feel that we've got going on in here, I think. Now the question is, which way is the way? Okay. So there's our arrows right there. Alright. Alright, so we gotta go around, all the way around. Oh no! Alright, well, thank you so much for joining me. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a snafu here. And we got an error message in it. Kinda dropped, so we'll do a part 2 here in just a second. Thank you so much for joining me, though. I know it's been a really short, only about a half an hour, so we'll have a part 2 here for you, too. But thank you so much for joining on this. Sometimes it has an issue like this, sometimes it doesn't. For the episode, it's just basically we're going to be going through and just upgrading the interior of this base while we're waiting for the temperatures to drop down to a more reasonable temperature. Then we're going to run over and strip that. I might offline do a little bit of that, but yeah.